Recording. Hello, welcome to Lindsay and Michelle for a mini flow class today. Go ahead and meet me on your mat on hands and knees. We'll come into extended child's pose to begin. So knees wide, tippy toes together, hands extended out in front of you. Feel free to place the forehead on the mat, lift the wrists and come to all 10 fingers or tent the hands, as we say in yoga. Getting in touch with the breath, moving in and out. I'm going to release those hands and walk over to the right, pressing the left shoulder down, planting that left hand on top of the right hand and pushing that left hip back. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, getting in touch with the breath. Inhale, walk those hands back through center, take them to the left, planting the right hand on top of the left, pressing that right shoulder down, and again, energy out that right hip. Elongate the right hip, press it back in space, away from the right fingertips. Sinking even deeper through the exhale. Another breath. And let it go. And one more breath in. And let it go. And on the inhale, walk those hands back through center. Let's go ahead and inhale, rise up. You can bring those knees underneath the hips and take that right hand up on the inhale, tuck it under, thread the needle, plant that right cheek on the mat. Feel free to extend that left hand, press into the top of that right foot, and you can extend the left leg. Energy out the heel, out the wrist and the fingertips, pressing that top of that right foot in the mat. Breathing. You can always drop that back knee back down. Feeling the spaciousness in the spine between the shoulder blades, that low back. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg in, that left arm in. Inhale that left arm to the sky, flip the palm, rotate it behind your back for a bind. Stay here, breathe. Last breath. Release the hand, bring it down by the cheek. Press into it, inhale, right arm up. And let's go ahead and rotate through to the other side. But before we do so, let's take some cats and cows. Press through the hands, tuck the tail. Inhaling and exhaling. And come to neutral. Inhale that left arm up. Go ahead and cat that spine. Tuck it under. Bring that left cheek to the mat. Press into the left foot. Extend the right arm. Extend the right leg. Breathe. 3 big deep breaths here. Last one. And take it in. Bring the right arm to the sky on the inhale. Exhale, rotate and rise. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth and take those 3 deep breaths here. Release the right arm planted near the face. Press up, inhale. And bring it back down. Let's go ahead and look over that right shoulder at the right hip and take it the other direction. And this time as we look over the right shoulder, let's go ahead and extend the left leg, cross it over the center line. Keep the gaze that same direction. And then bring it in and extend that right leg long. Take the gaze over that left shoulder, cross that right leg over the center line. Take a look at it. And bring it in. Extend the left leg long, cat the spine, knee to nose. Extend and switch. Inhale and exhale and extend. Tuck the toes and hover. And come to the fists here if the wrists have too much pressure. And then come to downward facing dog. And then inhale, hover. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hover. And exhale, down dog. Separate those feet more than hip width distance apart. Walk those hands back and grab the elbows. Go ahead and nod the head. Yes, shake it, no. Nod it, yes, and shake it, no. And then release the hands. Give a nice hug to the back of those calves. You can grab the wrists around there if you like. Forward fold. Release palms underneath bottoms of feet to elongate. Extend that same stretch. Release those hands and let's just come down into a cross-legged position. Good. So let's go ahead and come to the center of our mat and bring the right ear to the right shoulder, planting the hands on the mat. Left arm up and over, pressing that left hip into the ground to elongate up and through. And plant the hand and right arm up. And press the hip down, elongate through. And again. Right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, press down to pull through. Feel the challenge in stretch. We're going to do it again. It's okay. Come through center, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, press down to come through. And again. Inhale, press down to come through. And release. Let's go ahead and take those legs out. Walk those hands underneath, shimmy the shoulders under, and let the head hang. Tortoise. Breathe, release the tongue from the mouth. And breathe. Gaze up. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together in butterfly. Take the gaze forward, press the sits bones down, guide that chest, neck and head and arms forward, and let the head hang or drop. Inhale, walk it up. Take a breath here. My invitation to you will be just to press the legs down ever so slightly. This is really just the weight of the arms here. Just guiding the legs down. Saying, hey, this is the direction I'd like you to go. Release there. Let's go ahead and rotate onto all fours. We're coming into lizard. So you can come here, or if you were here, you can bring the right leg up. You're gonna come heel toe it out to the right, like so. So if you were on all fours, you just step that right foot to the outside of the right hand, sink down, and you can inhale the right arm up, reach back toward the toes. And come on down, straighten the legs on the exhale. Inhale. And just press the knee away. Take a look over the shoulder. And release. Come on back. Press through to extended child's pose. Knees narrow. Rolling up and through, stepping the left foot to the outside of the left hand, hips coming forward. Inhale, left arm. Tap the toes. Release. Hips back. Exhale. And come on forward. Inhale, excuse me, and you can press that leg away. Look over the shoulder. And release. Extended child's pose. Come forward and let's go ahead and lean back to hero's pose. We're going to sit the sits bones on the heels and then shimmy those heels out just a little and let that seat sit between. So you're here, and then walk the hands back. You're welcome to come here and then lift the hips up for a nice quadricep stretch. Or if it's a new practice, to come down all the way onto the back, you can do that. Inhaling the arms overhead. Tucking the tail under, getting a nice quadricep stretch here. Release. Anything you're holding on to. Inhale, slowly rise up. And come to embryo. So scoot the feet in, forehead to the mat, hands towards heels. You can just spend some time here. Or you can press up even further. Adding that spine, getting a nice stretch between the shoulder blades. Then when you're done, you can slowly walk your way up and tuck the toes under. Excuse me, let's scoot back a little bit so there's some space. So tuck the toes under for broken toe, then scoot those knees forward. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And then walk those hands out, tap the toes. Let's just take one more. Walk it out, tap it out. Toes downward facing dog. Step the right foot through to meet the hands and take the right arm up for a twist. Straighten the legs, knee to nose. Step the left foot up and switch. Come on down. Left arm twist. Straighten. Downward facing dog. Knees wide, toes together, extended child's pose. Inhale, let's take forearm plank. Just rock a little bit here. If you want to clasp the fingers, you can. Just baby rocks. And then push up to plank and downward dog and take your flow. Inhale to plank, come on down. Up. Chaturanga once more. And downward facing dog. Step, hop, jump, feet to meet the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, prayer. Heart center. Simply step that left foot back into triangle pose, sitting back in the hip, reaching forward, coming down. Inhale, reverse your triangle. And rotate the hips forward. Send the hips back, flat back, lean forward over that front leg. Step that right foot back and step the left foot forward. Rotate the back foot, rise up. We're going to come to triangle here. Sit in the hip, extend, and rise. Reverse. Come on through. So when you're here, then rotate the hips forward. Send the hips back. Reach the arms up. Flat back, flat back, flat back. Reaching forward. Down dog. Drop to your knees. Hover. Swivel the legs around into staff pose. Rocking the hips left and right, the sits bones for beginning flush. Inhale, rise, reach forward, press through the hips. Lean forward. And slowly walk your way back up. Let's come back onto the forearms, crossing the right ankle over the left and just rocking the hips back and forth. You can come onto your back. Just rock them a little bit left and right. Breathing here. And then slowly letting the legs fall to the left. Arms come out. Gaze goes right. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Inhale, come through center, counter stretch the opposite direction. And inhale through center. Extend the right leg long, bring the left leg inside of the right leg and just rest. Slowly cross that left leg all the way over the center line for a nice twist. Gaze left. And slowly come back through center. plant that right leg, even out that spine, left leg crosses, right and left, little rocks, and then slowly let the legs fall to the right, gaze goes left. One more breath here. Inhale through center, heel to the right foot, send the legs left, gaze goes right. And slowly heel to the legs through center. Extend the left leg long, plant that right foot inside the left thigh, kind of like you were in tree pose. And then slowly bring it through the center line, lifting the hips and crossing. And then slowly come to center and take a butterfly here. Supta Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet together. Releasing those hips, tucking the tailbone under. Resting. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Releasing any tension in the head or neck or jaw. Pursing the lips, bring a little smile to the edges of the corners of the mouth. And then slowly use the strength of the hands to draw the legs together. Let's just go ahead and windshield wiper the knees. So bring the feet mat with distance apart, drawing those knees in every other. And slowly, when you're ready, let the knees fall together and rest. Heels of the feet together. Plant the palms, or you can tickle the heels, tuck the tail, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Clasp the hands, tuck the shoulders for bridge pose. Knees come together, strength of the quads, press into the floor, release the glutes. Release the shoulders, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let the knees fall together and feet come wide. And slowly heel to the feet together and just take those legs off the wall. Flexing and pointing those feet. And rotating the ankles in one direction and the other. And then draw the knees into it, the chest for a nice squeeze, and we'll come into happy baby. Grab the bottoms of the feet, press the tail down, press the knees to the ground, bottoms of the feet toward the ceiling. Active or passive posture, whatever floats your boat, whatever suits you today. And peace. Send the legs long. You can cross the right ankle over the left, grab the right wrist with the left hand for banana asana. And switch. Left leg. And switch. Beautiful. If bridge is in your practice, full wheel, you could take bridge again or full wheel. So I'll cue wheel. Hands towards ears, fingertips towards shoulders, press into the feet, tuck the tail, roll up one vertebrae at a time, press to full wheel. And tuck the chin, hold down one vertebrae at a time. And draw the knees into the chest for a counter pose. Extend the legs, full body stretch. Let's go ahead and take a mini Shavasana. If you have 2 pillows and or a blanket, feel free to go get those now. Place the pillows at the bottom of your mat like so. And a blanket to cover your body or socks. And we'll take rest. So let's go ahead and sit on our hip. We're rolling down, placing our feet up on the pillows like so. If you have the blanket, you can add that as well. Feet and the body. Take a deep rest. I will let you know when it's time to be done. Place the hands on the belly or next to the hips, palms facing up or down. Breathing in and out. Sinking into your mat. Into the current moment. When you're ready, you can begin to make a fist with the hands and crunch the toes and then release everything. Roll it out as needed or as wanted, as the body is requiring. And just rock the legs left and right beside the hip socket. And then slowly roll onto one side, pressing up into a seated position. Cross-legged. Blanket on or move it, rubbing the palms together, cupping them over the eyes, releasing the eyes from the eye socket, drawing the thumbs to the jawline, releasing the jaw, letting the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth and sink into the bottom of the mouth. And then slowly draw the hands to heart center, bowing forward, saying namaste. The light inside of me sees, honors, celebrates, and rejoices in the light inside of you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work today. Namaste. Thank you for coming to class. I look forward to seeing you in future classes. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.